So good evening, everyone. We are going to talk about the scopes and limitations of document examination. So scopes and limitations of document examination. So the history and legal backgrounds that ultimately led to document examination or document evidence being accepted by the courts came about due to the reliability of the results obtained by bona fide practitioners in the examinations of documents. So these practitioners ay hindi basta-basta. They focus on the field of document examination. They study the materials of documents or different kinds of documents, identify the different kinds of documents, identify the different inks, the handwriting, and even the differences of handwriting variations, diba? And many more. So, hindi sila basta-basta. So, sila yung naatasan and they are the only ones who are qualified to conduct examination on question documents or any kind of documents. Okay, so take note. Again, when you say document exam, question documents, hindi lang ibig sabihin niyan is ginamit niyang document na yan sa commission ng crime. Okay, hindi. Ginamit, it could be na gusto lang pag-aralan ng mga scientifico or ng mga tao kung saan galing, kanino, para saan, at ilang taon na ang document na nakita nila. Diba? So, we are talking about the antiques here. No? Yung mga 3,000 years old na mga scrolls, na mga diaries. Diba? Yun sila. So, in the conduct of examination of any documents, it covers a variety of subjects in which includes, first, the identification of handwriting signature, typewriting, and printed matter. Okay? The second one is distinguishing from forgery to genuineness. And they are the ones who can distinguish which is a forged document or a forged signature and which of which is a genuine signature or genuine document. Analyzing inks, papers, and other substances that are combined into documents. What are the materials used in creating the paper na ginamit sa document? What is the type of ink na ginamit sa document? What kind of document is that? Kailan yan ginawa? And many more. The detection of addition and substitution on a document. When you say a detection of addition, na-detect kung may dinagdag ba dyan sa content ng document na yan. Or substitution, may inalter ba? May binawas ba? May inerase ba? Tapos may pinalitan ba? Yan. The restoration or decipherment of erased and obliterated writing. No, i-restore ba, ibalik ba sa original na sulat yung writing ngayon na nasa document na in-erase or i-decipher ba? No, i-determine ba kung may in-erase ba talaga? So the majority work undertaken by document examiners revolves around the identification of handwriting and signatures. Early document examiners, known as handwriting experts, as their work centered largely on handwriting signatures examination. Nowadays, document examiners are trained in all facets of documents examinations. In some countries overseas, once an examiner has completed the basic training, that person may specialize in a particular area such as typewriting or ink analysis. So nowadays, mas pinalawak pa yung field when it comes to document examinations. No? Itong mga handwriting experts, hindi lang yung handwriting made by a person ang gina-studyhan nila. Diba? Gina-studyhan po nila karon ang mga typewriting or typewriters and also the ink analysis. So what is Char documents? Charred documents, the designation of charred is used in this type of examination since a document that has been burned to a white or gray ash cannot usually be determined because of its unstable nature. Charred documents, however, in a complete blackened state but not as yet fragmented, can often be deciphered with varying results. Success in decipherment is dependent on several conditions: the type of paper used, type of writing instrument employed, degree of burning, and etc. So what is char document? So when you burn a specific paper, kapag nakita nyo, napansin nyo na in a white or gray ash na siya, no? Hindi na yan pwede ma-decipher, hindi na pwede i-undergo examination para mabasa kung ano yung mga sinulat dun sa papel na yun because of its unstable nature. Naggamay lang na nimog tarong siya ha, mabungkag na din na siya and ma-turn into ash. Mapulbos na din na siya. However, in a separate situation, for example, may nasunog na document, pero ang document is not totally burned. No, it is just that exposed lang siya sa heat, intense heat coming from the fire, no, coming from the burning flame. And ang state niya is blackened, complete blackened state. Mura siya natatabunan og anuos ba? Or kung nasunog man lang siya pero wala siya niabot sa point nga mahimo siyang ash. Diba? Mura lang siya giagian og kalayo. No, not totally nga nahimo siyang ash or nasunog siya. So, if kini ang hitabo sa isa ka document, no, kung kapag ito ang nangyari sa isang document, pwede pa natin yan i-decipher kung anumang content ang nandyan sa document na yan. Regardless kung unsa kabaga or gaano kakapal yung char or yung suit na dumikit dyan sa document na yan. Okay, pwede pa rin natin yan i-salvage. Pwede pa natin yan i-salback. Now, areas in question document examination. So aside from 8 classes of question document, there were also 7 areas in many of question document, and these areas are forgery specialist, fraud investigator, handwriting analyst, history dating, paper and ink specialist, question document examiner, and typewriting analyst. So let's go first to forgery specialist. So they are public or private experts who analyze altered, obliterated, changed, or doctored documents and photos using infrared lighting, expensive spectrographic equipment, and or digital enhancement techniques. So sila itong mga expert, pwede to be public or private expert na nag-a-analyze kung may inalter ba, may obliterated writing ba, may pinalitan ba, o dinoktor ba yung isang document or mga photos. No, ito yung nilalapitan ng mga yung mga nasa balita na kapag may nag-claim na meron daw nakita silang imahe ni Mama Mary no somewhere dun sa picture, Diba? So, yung journalist or yung reporter, no, nilapit nila yung photos dun sa forgery specialist to determine if edited ba ang photo or genuine ba yun. When you say genuine, hindi dinoktor, walang nilagay, walang nilapat, hindi inaltered, walang change dun sa quality ng photo na yun. Even sa document. Sila pa rin ang nag-e-examine nun. Okay? Ang fraud investigator naman, this works often overlaps with that of the document examiner and focuses on the money trail and criminal intent. The fraud investigator. Now, sino dito ang who already watched the Ocean 8? Na Ocean 8 yata yun kay Sandra Bullock, na nandun din sila, sino pa ba? Sila Rihanna, sino pa ba? Si Anne Hathaway, no? Sila yung mga frauds, sila yung mga magnanakaw ng mga jewelry. Now, isa doon sa mga lalaki na cast or characters doon sa palabas na yun is, ang trabaho niya is fraud investigator. Ang trabaho ni fraud investigator is hindi siya focus o hindi niya filled ang pag-prove na itong mga tao na to is indeed sila yung nagnakaw ng mga jewelry na yon. Instead, ang fraud investigator is ang focus nila is to examine and ititrace nila kung saan napunta yung money na ginamit or ang money na resulta sa pagnakaw nila or sa pag-commit nila ng krimen. Aside from that, i-identify din ng fraud investigator na meron talagang criminal intent. Again, ang magpo-prove kung ang document ba is genuine or forged or not is the question document examiner. Si forgery analyst. Pwede din siya. Okay? Si fraud investigator is money trail and criminal intent ang focus niya. Ang handwriting analyst naman, this is usually a psychology expert who assesses personality traits from handwriting samples, also called graphologist or graphoanalyst. Forensics, okay. So, when you say handwriting analyst, these are the psychology expert. Ang ina-assess nila is not the personality based on the behavior or human gestures of a person, but the personality based on the handwriting samples coming from the author, coming from the owner of that handwriting. Okay? Ang tawag sa kanila is graphologist or graphoanalyst. Or it could be handwriting analyst. Same lang sila na mga, same lang yan sila na tao. Okay? So, for example, ano ba bang palabas na present si handwriting analyst? Sa Catwoman, yung old version ng Catwoman. May signature doon yung si Catwoman sa paper bag na binigay niya sa investigator. Sinauli niya yung mga jewelry, nilagay niya yun sa paper bag. Tapos, sinulatan niya yung paper bag na sorry. Okay? It just so happened that yung investigator na yun is may kilala din na isang babae na ganun din ang ginawa niya. Pero iba lang yung laman ng paper bag. Pero sinulatan niya pa rin ng sorry, word na sorry yung paper bag. So, nilapit na yun sa handwriting analyst or sa graphologist kung ito bang dalawang tao na to is iisa lang. Okay? Kung ang author ba ng paper bag na ang laman is jewelry at ang paper bag na ang laman is, let's say, na pagkain or kape, is iisang tao lang ba? Sila yung mag-a-analyze nun. Aside from that, i-analyze din nila yung every every curve ng handwriting niya, ay yung manner ng handwriting niya, yung diin ng pagkakasulat niya, it talks about the personality of the author. Now, how amazing is that? That your handwriting partially explains your personality as a whole or as a person. So, pwede pala yan. Diba? It is possible pala, right? Now, let's go to history dating. This involves the verifications of age and worth of a document or object, sometimes done by a document examiner and can get as complicated as carbon-14 dating. So, when you say history dating or carbon dating, ito yung ginagawa sa mga documents na nakuha nila sa paghuhukay. Diba? Yung mga yung mga historians, yung mga paleologists, diba? Sila yung mga naghukay ng mga artifacts ng history, na based sa history. So nagkakandak sila ng carbon dating or carbon-14 dating or history dating para ma-analyze kung ilang taon na ba tong artifact na to? Ilang taon na ba tong document na to? Para ma-estimate nila na kailan ito ginawa. At anong panahon ito ginawa. Yan yung history dating or carbon-14 dating. Paper and ink specialist. This is a public or private experts who date type source and of catalog of various type of paper, watermarks, ink, printing copy, fax machine, computer cartridges, and etc. using chemical methods. So ito yun sila, yung paper and ink specialists. They use specific chemical methods in order for them to conduct or determine the source or type of source. So various types of paper, watermarks, and etc. Question document examiner. A document examiner analyzes any question documents and is capable of more than just questions of authorship limited by their access to laboratory equipment. So ito din sila. Na pwede din si forgery specialist and si question document examiner, pwede sila mag-work side by side, no? In order for them na makakuha sila ng much better quality results sa isang question document. Ang typewriting analyst naman, this is an expert of the origin, make, and model in typewriting material. Typewriter. Ano siya? Typewriter machine. Ano siya? Now, handwriting development. Now, in previous study, we discussed history of question documents, classes of documents, terminologies, and eras of question documents. In this topic, we will discuss the forerunners of writing, development of handwriting, and system of handwriting. So, physiological basis of handwriting production. Kumbaga. So first, we have paleography. Now, paleography comes from the Greek word paios, means old, and graphein means to write. Okay? In the study or early writing as distinct from calligraphy, which means beautiful handwriting or beautiful writing, which is the art of handwriting. Okay? That is paleography. So the study of embraces ancient and medieval scripts, primarily in Greek and Latin, and the study. Paleography further focuses on writing done such materials such as papyrus, parchment or this kind of paper that are made from sheepskin or goat skin, vellum, or calfskin, wax tablets, or papers. Okay? It generally excludes casual graffiti or epigraphy, the study of engraved inscriptions. Take note of that. Epigraphy, the study of engraved inscriptions. The paleographer endeavors first to decipher an ancient text correctly and then to assign a date place of origin for it. John Mabillon, a French monk, originated Latin paleography in 1681 when he published De Re Diplomatica, a study of the forms of official documents. Bernard de Montfaucon laid the foundation of Greek studies with Paleographica Graeca in 1708. Now, the oldest surviving Greek literary papyri, date to 300 or earlier, is called petrograms. Petrograms. If drawn or printed on the surface of rocks, it is called petrograms. Now, if you see something na mga sketch or mga drawings na i-draw sa surface sa rocks or sa wall sa cave, that is what we call petrograms. Petrograms, okay? Now, kapag if cut into rock, primitive drawings have been found on every continent except Antarctica. Ang tawag niyan is petroglyphs. Okay? Now, take note of this one. Kapag nakakita kayo ng drawings sa wall, sa cave, or sa rocks, that is called petrograms. Pero kapag kinat niyo yung rock na may drawing na yon para dalhin niyo sa inyong laboratory para para magkanda kayo ng study or examination, ang tawag na doon is petroglyphs. Okay, petroglyphs. Now, almost all around the world, meron nakikitang petrograms or petroglyphs. Okay? Except Antarctica. Because ang Antarctica is covered with ice. Diba? Now, ang graffiti naman is an Italian word for scratch. It refers to handwriting or images on the walls or surfaces of public areas such as buildings, parks, toilets, and streets. Contents usually political or sexual. Sometimes, ang mga graffitis, ginagamit na din siya nowadays para sa mga gang. Diba? Para isulat yung pangalan ng gang. Right? Now, let's discuss the development of handwriting and system of handwriting next meeting.